Running a BrickLink store can be exciting until it really hits. Slow sales, confusing shipping costs, and constant "where's my order" messages. It can feel overwhelming fast. I've been running my Lego reselling business for 4 years now, and I've made every mistake you can think of. But I also learned how exactly what separates profitable BrickLink stores from the ones that barely break even. In these videos, I'll share the 5 strategies that turned my store from a hobby into a self-sustainable business. So whether you're just launching your BrickLink store or already selling every week, these tips will help you increase profits, reduce stress, and earn repeat buyers. So let's dive in, and trust me, tip number 3 might completely change how you buy your Lego sets. So for tip number 1, your terms page isn't optional, it's essential. And here's why most sellers get this wrong. They either skip it entirely or write something so vague that it's useless. Your terms page serves one critical purpose. It sets expectations before the customer buys. This protects both you and your buyer from unpleasant surprises. So here's what must be on your terms page. First of all is the quality standards. Be crystal clear about what you're selling. If you sell used parts, state that they may show playware. If you sell used sets, mention that they maybe won't include extra parts. For example, mine says all used parts are inspected for quality, but may show minor playware from normal use. Used sets do not include spare parts unless specifically noted. Second one is the order processing. Tell the customers exactly when your order ship. Or do you only ship on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Say it. Do you wait for payment confirmation before fulfilling orders? Make that clear. Transit times can vary by the destination, so mention that too. Third is the payment terms. This is where you protect your margins. If you charge handling fees for small orders or add surcharges for certain payment methods, disclose it here. For example, orders under the 10 euros include a 1 euro handling fee, or PayPal payments include a 5% processing surcharge to cover the transaction fees. Fourth is problem resolution. Show customers you've got their back. Include language like, if you receive incorrect or damaged parts, contact me within 48 hours with photos and I will resolve it immediately. This builds trust and shows you're professional. So the bottom line, a detailed terms page prevents disputes, builds credibility, and protects your business. Spend 30 minutes writing this properly and it will save you hours of customer service headaches. So for tip number 2, your shipping page must be detailed and transparent. Here's the problem. If customers can't figure out the shipping cost before they start shopping, they'll just abandon their cart. Here's what your shipping page needs. First of all, list every destination you ship to with the exact rates. If you use weight bands, show the cost for each band to each destination. Second, specify your carriers. So if you use multiple shipping companies, you gotta list them all. Mention which services includes tracking, codes, and insurance. For example, all orders are shipped via bpost with tracking. Insurance is available for orders over 50 euros. The third one is update annually. Shipping companies raise prices every year and it's usually in January. So set yourself a calendar reminder to review and update your rates. Nothing kills trust faster than charging incorrect shipping. And the fourth one is the international customs warning. So if you ship outside of the EU, include this. International orders may incur customs fees, taxes, or duties. These charges are the buyer's responsibility and vary by country. So, tip number 3 sounds obvious, but most sellers don't execute this properly. Buy as low as possible. So let me show you why this matters with real numbers. There are 3 reasons this strategy is critical. Reason 1 is the higher margins on parts. So when you part out a set bought at 40% off retail, your profit per part skyrockets. Let's say you buy a set for 60 euros that retails normally for 100. If the part out value of that set is 150 euros, you just made a €90 potential profit instead of 50. That's an 80% increase in margin. Reason 2 is flip at retail for a quick profit. So sets bought at a heavy discount can often be sold at the full retail price immediately for solid returns. You don't have to wait years and years for it to appreciate in value. So let me give you some current examples from the Benelux market. We have set 71,845 Lloyd's Jet Mech from Ninjago. The retail price is €100, but the current cheapest price in Benelux is €60. That's a 40% discount. So if you buy it at 60 and sell it back at 90, you just made a €30 profit per set without waiting for it to retire. Another example is set 77,251, the McLaren F1 race car. The retail price is €27, but the current cheapest price is €15. So every sale that you do at €25, you gain a €10 profit. If you buy 10 of these race cars at €15 each and sell them at 25 each, you just made €100 profit. That's 67% on the return. Reason 3 is the faster inventory turnover. So when you buy low, you can price competitively and still profit. This means your inventory moves faster, freeing up capital to buy more deals. Where you can find these deals? Just keep an eye out on the Lego price-watching websites, like for instance brickwatch.net for Belgium and brickyes.nl for the Netherlands. The bottom line is this: your profit is made when you buy and not when you sell. Master the buying process and everything else gets easier. But make sure before you start buying that you always do your own research. So tip number 4 is something every BrickLink seller faces but few handle well: dead inventory. Here's the reality: when you part out sets, not all parts sell at the same rate. Unpopular colors and generic parts pile up, and suddenly you have hundreds of euros tied up in inventory that doesn't move. This is a cash flow killer. That tied up money could be buying profitable sets instead of sitting in bins collecting dust. So here's how to handle dead inventory. The first strategy is aggressive discounting. Yes, you will take a small loss, but you will free up capital. Run clearance sales where you discount slow-moving colors by 30 to 50%. A small loss now beats no sales for years. Strategy 2 is the bulk lot bundling. Instead of selling the part individually, bundle them together. For example, 1 kilogram of assorted pink, yellow, red and purple parts for €10. Bulk buyers love these kind of deals, and you move large quantities much faster. On the other hand, these bulk lots can also be sold on secondary markets like eBay or Facebook Marketplace just to expand your seller base. And strategy 3 is to identify the dead inventory early. For instance, any part that hasn't sold in 6 months gets flagged. After 9 months with no sales, it goes into a bulk lot and gets heavily discounted. So here's my philosophy. If a part is tying up €1 and hasn't sold in 6 months, that €1 could have been reinvested in profitable inventory 2 to 3 times by now. The opportunity cost of holding dead inventory is massive. And here's a pro tip. Track your inventory turnover rate. Divide your total sales by your average inventory value. If you're turning over inventory less than 3 times a year, you have too much dead stock. And don't let inventory kill your cash flow. Be ruthless about moving it, even at a loss. Your business will thank you. Trust me when I say that tip number 5 is the most important one. Customer service is everything. And here's what most sellers don't understand. Your parts don't generate positive reviews and return business. Your service does. So let me break down for you the 3 pillars of exceptional customer service. Pillar 1 is the response speed. Answer customer messages within 24 hours, or ideally within a few hours. Fast responses build trust and show you are a professional. I check my BrickLink messages at least 3 times a day. That alone has earned me dozens of positive reviews mentioning my quick communication. Pillar number 2 is the proactive problem solving. If you spot an issue before shipping, contact your customer immediately. Missing a part during order picking, message them with, For instance, hi, while preparing your order, I noticed part X is out of stock. I can substitute it with part Y or refund that item. What would you prefer? And I gotta say, customers love this. It shows that you care about their experience and protects them from disappointment. I've turned potential negative reviews into a glowing positive feedback just by being proactive. And pillar 3 is the professional communication. Be polite, friendly, and solution-oriented. Even when the customers are frustrated, stay calm and helpful. Use phrases like, I completely understand your concern and let me make this right for you. So here's what an exceptional customer service looks like in practice. First, you ship your orders within 48 hours of payment. Second of all, package your items securely. Use bubble wrap, padded envelopes, and proper boxes. Number 3 is to include maybe a small thank you note or a small freebie. A few extra common parts cost you pennies but creates goodwill. And number 4 and the last one is to follow up on your large orders. You could send a message like, sir or madam, your orders have been shipped today via carrier X with tracking number 1234. Expecting delivery next week. Thank you for your business. The return on investment of great customer service is insane. Repeat customers have a 60 to 70% higher lifetime value than one-time buyers. Positive reviews attract new customers, and word-of-mouth referrals cost you absolutely nothing. Remember, anyone can sell a Lego part. What makes you different is how you treat your customers. Make your service your competitive advantage. So, there you have it. Those are my 5 BrickLink tips that completely transformed my store. Let's do a quick recap. Number 1. Set clear terms to protect yourself and build trust. Number 2. Make your shipping page transparent and easily to understand. Number 3. Buy smart. Your profit is made when you purchase, not when you sell. Number 4. Clear out dead inventory before it kills your cash flow. And the last one, number 5. Deliver exceptional customer service. It's your biggest competitive edge. If you even apply 3 of these tips, you'll start noticing results within the first 30 days. I almost guarantee it. And now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 tips will you start with first? Drop it in the comments down below. I read every one of them. And I might feature a question in my next video. So if you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more Lego reselling strategies. I post new videos every week covering everything from part out profits to investment picks. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.